Hi, my name is Patrice Gonzalez. I'm the Stories to Go program coordinator with the Kansas City Public Library. If you are watching this video, you must be interested in becoming a Storytime volunteer. I want to thank you for your time and consideration in making the Kansas City Public Library Stories to Go program your civic service. We truly appreciate you. After watching this video, there will be a link at the end for you to take a survey showing off what you have learned. These videos are a precursor to an in-person training. We wanted the in-person training to be strictly about story time, so we made these videos to ease the onboarding process. In the following PowerPoint, we will discuss the importance of literacy, specifically early literacy. As Storytime volunteers, you will learn that we don't just read to children, we create a Storytime experience. In this slide, we will learn some important vocabulary words and phrases that we talk a lot about in early literacy and educational development. First is the 30 million word gap. Research shows that children born into low-income families hear roughly 30 million fewer words by the age of 3 than their more affluent peers. This gap leads to an alarming achievement gap not only in school, but in life as well. Literacy-rich environments during the first 4 years of life are critical for laying the groundwork for reading proficiency in school. Parent-child interaction is strongly associated with the development of children's vocabulary and emergent literacy skills. Next, sadly, the school-to-prison pipeline system. 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by the end of 4th grade will end up in jail or on welfare, which is how America determines how many new prisons need to be built today. Over 70% of America's inmates cannot read above a 4th grade level, making them functionally illiterate. Nearly 85% of the juveniles who face trial in the juvenile court system are functionally illiterate, proving that there is a close relationship between illiteracy and crime. And as we already have touched on a little bit previously, but can never stress enough, is how important parent-to-child engagement is. When you go into our communities to offer story time, you will notice that our daycares and early learning centers are very diverse. You will meet children from different cultures, religions, races, economic status, and more. Making it very important to meet people where they are, as in level of education, focus on their strengths and build on them. Not everyone comes from the same background. Create a welcoming environment that fosters feeling like they belong. Acknowledge people frequently. Make sure they know you notice them. And provide experiential, hands-on learning, modeling the behavior and walking children through unfamiliar places or activities. Do not tell, show. Again, it is important to bring up why human engagement in general is so important. Even at an early age, children have social awareness. They know who is more popular, they can tell you who can do what. If there are children in kindergarten who know how to read, they may receive awards and certificates, be called upon to choose books or encouraged to write, illustrate, and read aloud their own stories. In some schools, they may even be asked to help other children who may still be struggling with the basic letter recognition. Early readers can relate to their peers on a more confident, more competent level as they are already being recognized for their superior accomplishments. Such experiences increase the child's social status among peers as well as his or her self-image and self-confidence. Libraries all over use the program Every Child Ready to Read to incorporate the 5 main components of a story time: talk, sing, read, write, play. This will help with educational development and create a fun and successful story time. Learning to read begins before children start school. From the time they are infants, children learn language and other important pre-reading skills. So developing these early literacy skills make it easier for children to read once they begin school. Talking with children is one of the best ways to help them learn new words and information. Songs are a natural way for children to learn about language. Reading together is the single most important way to help children get ready to read. Writing and reading go together. Scribbling and writing help children learn that written words stand for spoken language. Playing helps children put thoughts into words and think symbolically so they understand the spoken and written words can stand for real objects and experiences. This is the end of the early learning presentation for the Stories to Go program. You can click on the links below to see where we found our information. Again, thank you for watching this PowerPoint and thinking about being a Storytime volunteer with the Kansas City Public Library. We look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to take the early learning quiz and let us know all you have learned. You can click on the link below on the last slide. Please click on the link below. It will take you to the early literacy quiz we have created with Google Docs. Also, you will need to get a 7 out of 9 to pass this quiz to be able to move forward with our in-person volunteer training.